Firstly, I was given a brief of project by Hampton Development. It was a new apartment building which was being designed. The principal architects were Ellenberg Fraser, which obviously are one of the most respected architectural firms in Australia. Andy Dynan, who was the art consultant on the job, was one to obviously get us all together, or she was the one that pushed the brief to me. Obviously I submitted my ideas, I made it to some meetings, and then I guess I was fortunate enough to be selected as the main artist for the whole job, which is a great honour, obviously being associated with Hampton and Ellenberg, Fraser and Andy. They're all great people to work with. It's a sandblasting, which is it's a form of obviously etching, and it's using a fine-grained sand using a high-powered compressor, and it's basically cutting the skin off the stone, which is leaving that sort of lovely light grey, which you can see is very much the porous side of the stone when the skin's taken off it. So you get that lovely tonal change. I guess it plays on a lot of art history, plays on Japanese kind of the old, because I think that was originally part of the whole design plan, was a Japanese aesthetic, or a kind of that sensitivity, that kind of Japanese minimalism. I mean, they were originally very interested in the whole idea of all the bird drawings I'd done and things, because again, going back to the Japanese thing. And obviously, the principal architects, Jans and Callum, were sort of into this whole thing, and I kind of said, yeah, I think I can try something. Did some rudimentary drawings, I remember, and submitted them back, and they said, yeah, this is great. This is exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, look, it was about sort of creating a piece that opened the building up, but also it had that relationship with the outside. It was very important. And also it was about creating something for 50 Albert that felt like it had been there for a long time. So it gave that building almost this kind of, well, there's almost a sense of sort of, I guess there's almost this classic kind of quality of stone. And I think all the works amplify the relevance of that front space. It's not just another foyer, it's not just another building. There is a little bit more, for a lack of a better word, I think there is sort of some kind of tenderness in it. There's a care, and as I said, I think people enjoy living around it. Obviously working with someone like Neil Savage, who worked beside me, obviously was like a rock, It's funny working with guys like that. They're really good, really competent, and obviously they can help you kind of make your vision come to its fruition. It's not all just this kind of delusion. They kind of can. I always like about these public art projects, there's always great people behind you. A lot of great people behind me made this successful. Yeah, I think it's always, in life, and especially as an artist, it's always about challenging oneself in these projects. And I think it's always been a great challenge to make art that people actually like to live with and be. And hopefully make something that enhances people's lives. Even if it's only momentary, might cheer them up, might make them see something a little different, or, might make them a little bit momentarily insightful or something. I guess that's what great art's about, music, painting, sculpture, whatever, make us aware that we're still alive for a moment,